Welcome. You know what time it is.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
And hello. Thank you for stopping by to yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel, or should I say program here on YouTube. That's my name, Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Wild Card Wednesday for the last day and Wednesday, or for the last Wednesday, should I say, of July 2025. So I hope the month in the summer is going good for all, and the chatting on the panel. And let's introduce that panel. If you don't already know the panel, we have on my right side from the state of New Jersey said co-host of this Wildcard Wednesday program, we got Alex, the beer master.
Welcome, everybody. Cheers.
You are.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers
on
to
the
you,
bottom
Mr.
right
Hutchins.
screen from the great state of Rhode Island. We got Tanner from the East Coast LQ Reviews channel of YouTube.
Dude.
Yeah. All right. On the bottom left screen, all the way from the great state of New Hampshire. You know him, you love him. Bumpy Isms. They pour seltzer. Getting ready. And I am your host, Thomas Metal 75, for Massachusetts Beer Reviews. And that is what I will be doing, reviewing a beer this evening. As you can see the name.
Hell yeah.
We'll get to that momentarily. Just want to go over the format. If no one's ever been here to Wildcard Wednesday, it's pretty simple. We're going to bring everybody up in 4 different rounds. That first round is going to be, well, should I say, this whole program is derived around, the only admittance fee being a beverage of your choice. Bring a beer, wine, or spirit, and let's have some fun. The only thing I really do ask is no douchery. If we're ball busting, let's keep it ball busting, I suppose, and not take anything out of proportion, people on the internet. You know who I'm looking at when I point my finger. Okay, so, yeah, and you're the third person to show up. Oh, you're the third. All right, JB's hang out.
Legendary Jeremy, what's up, my friend? Appreciate you. Cheers.
Whoa. All right, format, how this works. Let's go back to that. So, as I said, everybody's going to come up in 4 different rounds. That first round, when I bring you up, is going to be whatever presentation of a beer, wine, or a spirit that you would like to bring with a pouring of that beer, wine, or spirit. Second round is going to be your review of your beer, wine, or spirit. Save your actual letter grade and final grades. Yeah, save that for the third round when we bring you up. And the very last round is the round that we like to call the YouTube round, where you, the panelist, get to talk about your YouTube channel. Let us know what you do on your YouTube channel, what's coming up. And if you'd like to shout out any channels you've been watching recently, go right ahead and do so at that time. So without further ado, let's get into the program itself, and let's start up with Alex, the beer master, for a beer, wine, or spirit presentation and pouring.
Today, we're going to be reviewing New Trail Brewing. It is called Wildflowers, and it's a hazy IPA. And it is what it looks like right here. Let's do this little turn around here. Looks pretty nice. I like it. Hey, wildflowers. I mean, they do exist. So there we go. Let's pour this up, shall we?
All right. See what else is in the chat.
I think you've had this. I think you've had some of these beers. Not this one, but you've had. I think you had New Trail. I'm not sure if you had New Trail.
But I'm not super familiar with that brand name, honestly.
You probably didn't then. I don't know. You're supposed to know everything. Let's pour this up, shall we? Oh, that's nice. Full. Oh, wow. That is looking delicious. But we'll get into the yellow taste, smell and all that good stuff next time around. Appreciate you. Cheers.
Thanks, Alex.
Cheers, Alex.
Let's go check in with Tanner over on Rhode Island.
Yeah. Wait, let's see. All right, so I have a beer by Bissell Brothers. So it actually has two different labels, which is cool. But it's called Kick Flip.
Oh, those beers are good. I never had them, but I've had some of their beers.
This is a cream ale. So one's the grip tape and one's the skateboard.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll drink the skateboard because I already drank grip tape. Grip tape. Right. So it's 5.5%. Brewed and packaged by Bissell Brothers Brewing Company out of Maine, Portland, Maine. Check them out at BissellBrothers.com. This was packaged 6/16/25. So pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. About a month, not bad. We got a black tab on top too. Cool. So crack it on board up. I wasn't really sure what glass I wanted to use, so I just kind of went with the Nonic glass. I guess that works, right? Put cream ale in that glass.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, that's looking juicy, looking delicious.
Cream ale, not juice.
Well, it looks yellowish.
Whoops.
It looks a little New England kind of style. Kind of.
It's pretty good.
Woo.
Got a little bit of a
Yeah,
haze.
nice. Let's get a zoom in.
It's really nice. It's got a
Hey.
straw color and appearance. A little bit of effervescence. Slightly hazy. Bone white head on top. Looks good. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Tanner, East Coast LK Reviews. Thank you, sir. Bumpy is getting ready.
Yes, I am.
The bump is getting ready.
Bumpo.
So I picked up whiskey. I feel like I got a decent deal on. It was $20 off, so I picked it up for $49.99.
Nice.
It's a Whiskey Row cask strength. 108.6 proof. It looks like they wrote that in there with a pen.
It does look like that.
Just a printed on pen. So 54.3% alcohol by volume. It is the birthplace of bourbon, Main Street, Louisville, Kentucky, back in 1896. Whiskey Row, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey at cask strength is a showcase of the skill and expertise of legendary whiskey maker Steve Thompson, who created Whiskey Road Bourbon in Louisville, Kentucky. And then it talks about a bunch of other stuff. So we'll just fresh crack. Have not had this one.
He said fresh crack, everybody.
Hell yeah.
It's much better than a swampy
A
crack.
soggy bottom. Ooh,
Yeah,
a swampy ass.
that was not a good pop. It's got a fake rubbery cork, which is fine. It does have a nice wooden top. And
Oh my God, East Wind Farms.
yeah.
That was the auto pen signature on your bottle. Oh no. Yikes.
It's woodsy out of the bottle. I can say that. Lots of oakiness coming out of this. It's a big one. We'll stop there. It looks pretty in the lovely Glen Karen that was given to me by Tanner. So there East Coast LQ reviews. But yeah, just looking at this, it is leaving some nice curtains. Can't really see. Can't see my curtains, man. But they're there. Trust me. It's like honey dripping down the side of a bottle. All right. We'll get into it in round 2. Like,
and we say hello to
Beer.
Get this ready. Come on, hold on, everybody. There we go. The nose. We got to get to the nose of knowledge himself, and the home brewer of the Bubblegut Craft Beer. He's grabbing a beer as we speak in the bottom of the screen. He's got the beer. Let's bring him up.
Oh yeah.
He's doing something to God in the air. Ooh.
Hey, what's
the beer man himself?
all right? Cheers, guys.
cheers.
All right. So I got one from Black 15 out of Corvallis, Oregon. It's their Cellar Series. It's a oak foodered batch number 004. It's a Caves Saison.
Whoa!
So it's 100% oak fooder, condition, mixed culture, 7%. It's a big Saison.
Ooh.
And it was packaged 5.7. So it's good to have it pour it.
Pour.
Oh, that smells good, dude. Damn. It smells woody, oaky.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Nice looking color. Little haze, foam white head, good retention. Smells really good. Oaky and lemony. Cheers.
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 And special shout out and cheers to our main man, Ozzy Osbourne, who had a funeral today. I did not watch it this morning, but lots of love and kind things going down in the metal community and music in general. So cheers to that 76-year-old young man. All right. So I saw Tanner on Friday and Sunday. Go figure over the weekend.
Nice.
Sunday, grabbed one of these beers at the location we were at 271 Tockwatton Street, Providence, Rhode Island. Nair Gansett Brewery.
Yeah.
Gansett. And this is of the 10th of June, 2025. This is in their I Am Providence double IPA series.
Nice.
And which are all 8% as far as I understand. And this is their Australia variety for the I Am Providence, which is a dry hopped double IPA. So it's dry hopped with Australian Galaxy and Vic Secret hops. Very, very good. And I forget what this was. I think the price might have been, it was somewhere between $14 and $16 for the 4-pack, which I think is a fantastic, stellar deal. And why the hell can't I buy a T-shirt with that label on it? I have no idea.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool.
House there of Providence, right there.
Cool.
And a lot of the artwork and stuff that they do is based around the science fiction novelist H.P. Lovecraft, because he was a classical author from Providence, Rhode Island.
Hell yeah. It's good to honor those people, man.
I've had a few of these I Am Providences, and Beer Man had one last September when we went to the brewery. I don't know. I'd have to go back in the archive and see what they were doing in September 2024. But they have this one, and they have another one that's out right now, and that's called Seagull Hop Ranch Edition.
Ooh.
But I thought the Australian one would be kind of interesting. And according to Untapped, their description is this iteration of our flagship DIPA features Australian hops which provide a distinct flavor profile focusing on tropical and fruity notes. Poured in the Shipyard Pugsley Series glass.
Oh, that's looking delicious. Looking delicious. Hell yeah.
So it is. So one would say this is a not a single hop like you would imagine for a rotating hop series, but the hops definitely rotate every time they do a different batch of the I Am Providence. This is their double hazier beer. So there's what it looks like. Pretty nice.
Nice.
Let's see how
That's
the
good.
Galaxy and the Vic Secret hops. Ooh, let's see how that does. That's smelling pretty nice right there. All right. Let's go to our main man. Thanks everybody for the presentation. Let's go to our main man, Alex. It's round 2. You know what you got to do during round 2.
We're gonna say
Round 2. Fight.
Give us a review.
Oh yeah. I always do because it makes it more fun. But that is what I'm reviewing. As I said before, it's a little dark, but that is what I'm going to be reviewing. What is up there, legendary?
And cheers to Angie. And we got Whiskey Underground, Whiskey Uncensored.
So
And he's win for us.
that is very hazy. Can't see nothing. It's like a New England IPA, but you know what? Here it says IPA. I mean, it says hazy IPA, so it could be New England, it could be whatever. So that's looking juicy, looking delicious. One finger ahead. But yeah, that's looking good. That's good to the smell.
Shall we?
It smells very dank. It has a little bit of sweetness, I think. Kind of like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's different. I smelled that hop before, but I don't know what they are. I think these are the hops right here. I'm not really sure, but that is the hops because there's the little
Cascade, Matueka, and Crush.
yeah. So
They tell you what notes you should get, but I would suggest letting your taste buds guide you through the tasting notes.
Okay, awesome. So let's get into the taste, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers. What is the ABV in that beer again?
It is 6.3.
Okay. Not too shabby.
This is really tasty. I'm really enjoying this. Very crushable kind of thing. The date here. The date, let's make sure, because as Mr. Ron Terry used to say, my chapstick. I don't want to take people's words, but it's funny. But the date was 06/17/2025. So I'm thinking that's the 6th month. That's the 6th month. I don't think that's bad, right? That's a couple months old. I mean, that's in May, I believe. Remember? The hops are good. I probably was tasting a little bit of Lipton tea, but I'm not. I was tasting that first because when you're tasting that, it's not going to go so well. But there is some times that you have that, and it's not that bad. Unless it goes way south, and then the beer's not good. The mouthfeel is nice and soft. It's a little bit prickly, but not too bad. It's not like heavy or anything. I think it's light to medium. I think that's what it is. But this is really nice and delicious. This is tasting. Trying to tell you about the notes now. Let me see what the notes are, and then we'll get to the next person. Kind of like a sweet melon or some sort. I'm not really sure. I'm trying my best here. But it's a lot of flavor though. It's a lot of flavor. Yeah, that is. I think there's some melon in this. Like I said, I don't know what the notes were, but I swear I don't know. I should check these notes out, but I don't. But I tried to tell you how I feel right off the bat. That is really nice. There's a slight dryness on the palate. To make sure we go back for more. It's not too drying, but then there's a slight warming on the throat. That is pretty darn good. I don't think I've ever had this beer before. This beer from this brewery before. I've had their beers, but I don't remember having this beer. I'm so happy I found it.
We're happy.
Yes. So it's very tasty. I'm trying my best to tell you what the flavors are. Sometimes these beers can be very tricky. Yeah. That hop is too good. And because as I'm drinking it, I'm having a little sweetness to it too. Then a slight bitterness, then a little slight earthiness. I'm really enjoying this. So that's it for me. If you can get this, please do. And I'll give you a rating. Something like that next round. Appreciate it.
Next round 3, we'll hear that rating.
Thank you.
Alex, thank you.
Try my best. Cheers, everybody.
A little bit north of Alex in New Jersey, up to Rhode Island.
All right.
You ready?
Cheers, my brother.
We have Kickflip by Bissell Brothers. Get 6 fingers, guys. Kickflip. Cool. Cool can art. Now, 5.5. All right, head's pretty much dissipated. Let's go for the nose.
Those are
Wow, this is actually the blast for getting a good aroma. I get a little bit of like cereal grain, like a little bit of like lemony, fruity aspect to it. I mean, I do get a little bit of like the floral hops considering how fresh it is, but yeah, it's really hard to get an aroma out of this glass. I'm gonna drink it. Maybe I can get some more aromas after I drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Yes.
cheers. Delicious.
Please be fantastic.
That's really good. It's very crisp and clean. It's got a little bit more of a body to it than you would expect, considering it's a cream ale. Yeah, you get like a cereal grain breadiness combined with a little bit of malty sweetness. Now, it's definitely not as malty sweet as like what's the other one? The Genesee Penny Cream Ale. Of course, that's kind of macro. This is a little bit more crafty kind of cream ale. Yeah, I get a little bit of like lemon, maybe some grapefruit, but it's like kind of floral, flowery. Carbonation's pretty good. A little bit like that sparkly carbonation. Mouthfeel's definitely still light, even though it does have more milk than cream ale. Really good. Crushable. It's friggin' hot. I'm like having trouble. I was trying to do beer reviews earlier. And like sitting here talking, just sitting here talking was like making me hot. Like what the hell?
Do you have your air on, Mr. Tan?
I know I have the AC on. It's also like almost it was like 100 degrees today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you got the same weather that everybody else on the East Coast has.
No, this beer's good. I do like it. It's very crisp. It is a little spendy for what it is. I think it was like $15. I want to say $15.50 for a 4-pack. So it's not bad. I mean, it definitely has a little bit more of that crafty cereal grain kind of breadiness to it as far as that like backbone flavor. Doesn't finish watery at all. It doesn't taste watery. It's flavorful.
Yeah.
I'll sip on it and I'll let you know what it is for the next round. So, cheers.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tanner of the East Coast review.
You know, we're missing somebody or one of our other favorite people. What happened to Jordan? He hasn't been here.
We don't know, but we gave him a link.
Hell yeah. Cheers.
Now it's Bumpyism's turn on the program.
All right.
Wait.
The aromas out of it. First thing I notice is like a cherry cough syrup. Pretty prominent on that. Does seem to have a little bit of like a raisin. Definitely like an oaky barrel. Lots of woodiness. A little bit of like a toffee. The molasses nose. nutty. If you inhale too deeply, it burns your nostrils.
Ooh.
Makes you go blind. Yeah, so those are the aromas that I am getting out of this. So, cheers. First time taking a sip of this. So,
Whiskey Row.
let's see how hot it
Dude,
is.
you said it was like 50 something, 54,
Eight.
right? 54, I think. That's not too crazy, cash right?
Mm.
It's actually pretty smooth. Yeah, a lot of oak. There's a lot of that kind of like toffee tone to it. A little bit raisins, cherry in there. Lots of nuttiness too. So the flavors on it are pretty much mimicking the aromas. It's very warming in the chest for sure. But at least it didn't burn my throat.
Yeah. That would not be fun.
It does have a very viscous mouthfeel. It's quite syrupy, full body type feel to it. Just coats everything. Probably make a nice kind of reduction glaze with this and put it on some type of like a cake or something. I think it'd probably be good. Like make like a rum cake or something.
Ooh, rum cake. Hell
A
yeah.
whiskey drizzle.
Ooh.
England, baby.
England, baby.
I say this is definitely up there as far as one of the more fuller mouthfeels out of a bourbon I think I've ever had. It's quite kind of like syrupy almost, and it's not even the highest ABV one I've ever had, but still, like I said, it's pretty smooth though going down. It's not like burning my palate. Like I said, it's just kind of really warming in the chest. And it's got some pretty big, bold flavors. So I'll have a score for you when we come back around. Cheers.
Right. Cheers. Cheers, baby.
Thank you, Bumpy Isms.
Hell yeah, baby.
Still not showing the.
Whiskey.
We might have to put a little bit more in there, Mr. Bumpy, to show
Hey,
it.
some high strength bourbon. Watch out.
Oh, you can kind of see it at the top there. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's just stuck.
There's a good look.
All right.
Bam. Thank you, Bumpy. Let's go over to the man himself.
Cool. Cave Saison 7.1. Sorry if I threw up like 2 times before the shows.
You all right, Mr. Bearman?
I didn't think it had some food that made me sick.
Uh-oh.
Yours are golden. That's what matters, man.
Blurry shit. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Anyway, I'm not going to take everyone's time. I'm just going to keep going.
Come on, Cam.
God, the camera. I hate it when it's
Come
like
on,
this.
camera. Treat Beerman like gold, please.
There we go.
There we go.
So, think of that wafer, like a lemon wafer cookie. It's got that saison. It's definitely a saison, but it's more like a wild, almost like it might have Brett in there. Might have had some of that inoculation of some funk. It's just got that. It has oak for sure. Is definitely all over it.
Nice.
The fooder aging is definitely present. Big lemon, like lemongrass and lemon citrus. There's no flavors added or anything like that. No, it doesn't smell like hoppy really or anything. It's just very it's citrusy for sure. It's thick in the nose.
Oh yeah.
It's got kind of a thick bite to the nose, like you smell like almost has like a slight hint of diacetyl or butteriness, but in a good way. Like kind of a viscosity level is like kind of I don't know. I know it's hard to get thick in your nose, but it's not like normal. But it does have that thickness. I gotta drink. It's well, we look at it real quick. It's again hazy. Not really chill haze. It's actually kind of got a little haze there. Good retention though. Bum white head, like I said. All right, let's get it. 7%.
Cheers, please be delicious.
Be delicious.
You got that right, Jan.
Oh, that's tart.
Ooh.
Ah. Peach, pear, and lemon. Apricot. Think of an unripe peach just before it gets ripe. So it's got a little bit of green peach thing in there. Hardcore, like big time peach. Like I know it sounded crazy how I said it, but shit, dude, like it's like hardcore. You totally taste peach, like a fresh or a nectarine. That's what it is, not peach. More of a nectarine. Tart, yeah, tart, sour, and funky as hell. Definitely has that barrel. The barrel's coming through the wood, the food or the oak. Yeah, it's nice. It does have a little bit of like butteriness or slickness on the tongue, on the palate. I'd say let's go to the body, mouthfeel, finish. Body's kind of let's say more of a medium body. Mouthfeel is soft but zesty. Has a slight zest to it. The finish is dry, and no alcohol. I don't get any alcohol. I do get a slight bit of like wafer cookie, like I usually get with the. Yeah, I always get it. I always get it with the wilds or the funkies. There's a lot. I always get a lot of that vanilla. Not vanilla. Excuse me. Just the wafer cookie without the stuff in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Those like fucking cookie things with the. Shit
Oh
in the center.
yeah, of course. The long little sticks that are exactly. I get your spray.
But without like the vanilla, without flavoring, without this, just a
it's
nice
just the wafer itself, exactly. Without that,
buttery cookie. Yeah, it's nice. It's and it's very sour, very tart. Makes you pucker, almost like a lemon head tartness before you get to the sweet. But there's no sweet. It's definitely not sweet. But the big thing here is that nectarine, a green nectarine, and lemongrass, lemon, and wafer. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
I can't even speak. This review is like camping in tents, but not naked and afraid, unlike however bumpy or the people in New Hampshire. Whoa. Ooh. Naked and afraid. Yikes. Well, I'm not getting political over here, but apparently Danville City in Virginia's councilman, Lee Vogler, was brutally attacked and set on fire at his workplace today.
I saw that. Yeah, that's terrible.
Somebody threw 5 gallons of gasoline on him and lit the dude on fire. Holy crap.
Fucked up.
They apprehended the suspect without a fight there, so hope that guy gets whatever he gets for doing that shit.
And I hope he gets
this
better.
beer review. I have
is
no
he-
idea other than that.
Nobody deserves that.
So
I
this
hope he
beer
gets better,
review
though.
is for that guy.
I hope he gets better.
Dedicating a beer review to that councilman. All right. I don't care what political party. Apparently, we don't know what political party he is. But we're going to review a local beer to me.
There you go. Let's get back to the beer. Thank you.
I am Providence. Well, I am metal, but I am Providence. Narragansett. From Top Garden Street in Narragansett. And again, strawberry. Australia is the hopping variety. This is the I Am Providence Double IPA series. 8%. Dry hopped with Australian Galaxy and Vic's Secret. And somebody's going to have to remind me on the panel here of of the characteristic of Vic's secret hops? Because I do not remember that off the top of my head.
Well, orange should be anyway.
It's a secret.
Keep it out.
Orange is secret. Very good. Made by somebody called Vic. He was thinking. Orange. All right, very good.
Women's lingerie.
Excuse me.
The secret is she's no. All right, let's give that a look here. Unreal. Very hazy. This one's super hazy. I like the look on that. Had a 2-finger head. Now it's got a nice 1-finger top of the glass. I don't know if you're going to see it. Let's see. You can kind of see the carbonation. Maybe not so good, but it is streaming up and down the glass. There we go. Looking nice. It's more lemon. It's less lemony yellow and more. There you go. That orange color. Nice frothy looking head for the most part. The aromas here are very tropical, as one would imagine. I'm getting the grapefruits and the pineapple. Yeah, oranges, I can see that. Maybe not as heavy as the grapefruit and the pineapple, but it's there. There is a light amount of that hop oil resin quality, but it is there. 8% is hidden completely just about in this beer aroma. Yeah, and Beer Man puts the description there, so thank you, sir, into our chat of that big secret. That is a light, slight resinous whiff. That is exactly how I would describe. That's the dank aroma, definitely. A little bit of the. I always think I'm getting something that reminds me of lactose or that milky kind of consistency. That's there too. White bready malt. Just a little bit of maybe like a strawberry thing in the background. Let's give it a taste. I am Providence, Australian hop.
Cheers. Please be delicious. And creamy.
Creamy, yeah. There is some strawberry style kind of thing in there too. I would have almost thought Strata is in this beer.
Oh, wow.
I really, really like that. Towards the finish, well, when we kind of get to the finish, there's all these ripe herbaceous. I don't know about herbaceous. There's all these ripe berry and stone fruit kind of notes in there. There's like a raspberry and a strawberry kind of a note in the finish there. Something that's a little bit tart, which is kind of cool. I'm getting the grapefruit. I'm getting the pineapple. I am getting a little bit of the orangey notes, third down the list on that tropical fruit flavor. It's kind of creamy. I don't know if it's like the thickest, creamiest beer, but it's definitely there. I wouldn't say it's thin beer. Absolutely not.
Awesome.
There's a little bit of a vegetal kind of a note to that, if that makes any sense. It is, again, this is canned on the 10th of June, 2025, and it still tastes super, super fresh. I mean, we're only, we're 6 to 7 weeks old on this beer, so.
Yeah, because we're on July 30th now. We're July 30th, so yeah.
Yeah, so we're about that. We're about at the 6-week mark on that one, or should I say 7? 2 months would be 8, so 7.
You got that right, Chief.
Math people. The more you know. What else can I say? Body of the beer. I would actually say medium on this. Good, excellent drinkability. It's nice and crisp. The finish, again, I'm getting all the berry notes, those strawberries, those raspberries. And I do get some of the hop bitterness at the end of the sip.
Nice.
There's a dank, drying quality to that, if that makes any sense. And it lingers on for a little while. I can still taste that as I speak, but it's not super sweet. So I guess I would say maybe it's semi-dry in that finish there. Yeah, this is really, really good. Is it ultra refreshing? It sure is for an 8% beer. This is definitely. I'm definitely happy that I decided on the Australia version of the I am Providence. This is one of the better things I think I've definitely had out of the Providence, Rhode Island, Narragansett brewery for sure. This is definitely a go back to the brewery and buy it, Tanner, but kind of a beer. Oh, yeah. I like this one. Good stuff. Easy drinkability. Even if you don't like high ABV beers, but you like New England style IPAs, that would fool somebody into thinking it was maybe in the 6-ish range. So
It's 8, baby. Oh yeah,
England, baby. All right. No, Australia, baby. But yeah, I digress. It's got nice head retention, nice lacing when you pour some more beer in there. It's a good beer. I like that one. Cheers. We'll get back to round 3 for the final thoughts and grades on that particular beer from Narragansett Brewery. I am Providence, Australia hops in their double IPA series. All right. Let's go over to Alex for the round 3. Give us your final thoughts on all your beers this evening, folks. And however you grade and conclude, do it now. Alex.
Round 3.
I will say
Listen to
this.
your music.
I accidentally, I was going to drink another beer of this beer here. I accidentally poured this, but it doesn't matter. I had some more beer in that, some of that same beer, so of this beer in there. So I bet because I grabbed it, I just grabbed it and didn't look. I just poured it. I'm a fucking idiot. But we live and learn. So either way, this beer, even though it's with this beer now too, doesn't matter. I'm not reviewing this beer. I don't care. It's a good beer. We know this is a good beer. I reviewed it. Actually, I keep doing that. That's what I'm talking about. I've already reviewed that. We're good. But this beer here, even though it's mixed in, I'm going to give it, although I should get a fucking another glass and just pour another beer. I'm not going to do that. Sorry to curse. But sorry about that, Mr. Eric. But
I'm going to tell him.
I'm terrible, Eric. I love you. But the rating on either way, it's tasty on both ends. I'm going to give it because honestly, this is delicious. So I'm going to give it a 90. I'm gonna give it a 90. That is tasty. I'm gonna give it a 90. I mean, because again, this is delicious. But like I said, I mixed it by accident, so I'm gonna give them both a
cuvee, as they call it in the beer.
Yeah, it's exactly because I've already done it. We all done that with the Legendary Tanner show, which was amazing too.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's tasty. Yes, Tanner. Yes, it's the only Tanner I know on the beer community. But this is good. So if you guys can get both of these, please do. If not, because obviously this is, I think, in New Jersey. I'm not sure, but this, I believe, is in. I know it's in New York. So Mr. Jordan probably can get this because this is in New York, Finger Lakes, New York. So you could probably get this. I mean, if you can't, I know Legendary Jordan can because he's in New York. So most likely, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's a definite. No, I mean, I don't know about if Jordan can get it, but he may because he's in New York. So that's it for me. It's good beer. If you can get both of them, let me know what you think of them because they're tasty. Cheers.
Hey, thanks, Alex, the beer maestro.
Yes, I love the.
And I gotta say really quickly, I don't know who the Suey is, but thanks for stopping by. BC Beer Reviews, Christopher Nichols. Is it too late to give to the BC Reviews GoFundMe? And I do believe it is too late. His brother Justin put on that GoFundMe, and they reached the goal that they were looking for on that several months ago. So we appreciate you, the Suey, wanting to donate to BC. And that was great, man. BC Beer Reviews.
Great channel. That's all I gotta say. Cheers.
Cheers. You ready there, East Coast?
Yeah. All right. So as far as the number for my beer, I want to give it a 89. I like it. The aroma definitely could be a little bit better. I really don't get much with the aroma, but the palate is very nice. It's a very easy drinking beer. Nothing too fancy. Could have a little bit more of a fruity flavor, but for the most part, it's just straight like cereal grain, crispy. A little bit of a slightly tart, sweet finish. Definitely. It's got. I mean, the finish is slightly dry, but that's barely noticeable at all. Yeah, I think 89 out of 100 for this beer is a solid score. Do enjoy it. I will say the price. I mean, depending on what grains they're using, I guess $15 for this, it can be justified in some sense. Cream ales in general, I feel like should be a cheaper style, but I do like it, and I like the can art too. So I think it's cool, and I like that it comes with two different cans. One's the board, and one's the grip tape. So pretty cool.
Nice.
Solid beer, brothers.
That's cool.
Yeah, check it out if you guys see it. Yeah, cheers.
Nice, dude. Cheers.
It sounds like Jordan.
Cheers.
I don't know if he's joining or not. I don't know, but I saw you joining. That's all I said.
He's not joining. It's too late.
Okay, I don't know. Who knows what him? It's a trip.
He was given the link, and Bumpyisms is going to conclude his beer review.
I'm very happy that I bought this. This was the last bottle on the shelf.
Whoa.
Like I said, I got it for $20 off the price that it originally was. So, that was the neck pour, and I think it's possibly going to get better. As it kind of sits and oxidizes a little bit there, opens up, I guess we could say. Really, really enjoying this one. I do pick up on maybe a little bit of a corn type note now that I'm talking. I think I'm picking up on almost like a sweet corn type flavor too. I'm not doing that 100-point thing there, so I don't know exactly where it would land on that, but I'd say it's definitely going to be one of the uppers of that. So on a 4 to 5, or like a 4 to 5, out of a 0 to 5 scale, I would rate this one in the excellent range. I'd give it a 4.7 out of 5. The Whiskey Roast. If you haven't had it, I highly recommend pick it up. The cask strength. Yeah. I think it's one that's it's really good to just sip on. Obviously, they talk about on the back about cutting it. You can add water, ice cubes, whatever. Cut it down to your desired strength and pick out possibly more notes out of it if it's less. It's not that heaty either. That's the cool thing about it is it's just kind of warming in the chest, but it's not like super hot and spicy or anything on the palate. So, I like it as a neat bourbon to drink. It's one where you pour yourself a little glass and just savor it. It's got that thick, viscous thing going for it. So, it just kind of it lasts on the palate. So, little sips and just enjoy all the flavors. And it's one of those bottles I think you can make last because of that. It doesn't, not just a toss back bourbon. So, cheers.
You got a bottle of some Larceny Barrel Proof you can do that with somewhere.
I had.
Yes, I got you that one for a housewarming gift. Thank you for the hospitality.
That was definitely the right price.
That is a good bottle.
For me.
Nice. Well, cheers. Bumpy is.
Yeah, cheers.
Hey, man, I'm curious. Where do we land our saison there, beer man, on the raising scale?
I mean, I like this overall. I think it's great. It's very complex. It's rich. It's got a really nice. I really like the Just the overall kind of wild farmy taste. I think it's great. It's that traditional thing with that nice foeder oak flavor in there as well, induced into it. It's really nice. No alcohol, very smooth. Just nice. I really dug the flavors. It was more of an apricot. Yeah, apricot was mixed in with nectarines, like and that would be more on the unripe side,
Sure.
right before ripe. But I would give this like out of 5. I give this like 4.7 out of 5. It's fucking delicious. I would buy this again. I'll do a 4-pack of this again. No problem.
Did you learn that from Alex?
That language.
Probably, but
What language?
it's
The language
excellent.
you need.
It's world class, but it's excellent in my opinion.
Bullshit.
That language.
Saints.
That's- You know, Alex, saints swear, right? Oh, he's not even here to hear that. You know, saints swear, right, Alex?
I never knew that. Cheers.
No, everybody's a saint, and you're a saint. You said bull, S-H-I-T.
It's just fun, Daddy. Eric. I'm fucking buzzed. Just fun with you.
I don't know where that came from.
You have to pay me extra if you're having fun with me. I am not Thomas Mennel. I am Providence. No, I am Thomas Mennel. But this is a great beer. So you come to Narragansett Brewery as the only other. Well, we got to get Alex up here and Bumpy. We should go at some point whenever you get your ass to Rhode Island. And yeah, Beerman's been here and had one of the series. I'm gonna have to look up which one. Maybe I can find it from last year, which one they were doing with the hops. But
Mark my words, we'll bury that sometime, Eric. We will bury.
It'll be fun. I saw Australia as one of the 2 varieties of their I Am Providence Double IPA series, and thought that was definitely the one to try. New England style of a beer fan, and this one minimally disappoints. Not much to really dislike about the beer. I think the only thing that I really dislike about the beer, for the most part, is there's a little bit of this. I don't know if it's grainy or there's a little bit of a vegetal note. Sometimes I will go with celery. Bumpy has said pea pods before in beers, right? Yeah. I think we're talking about the same base kind of a flavor there. So it's a little, it's tiny bit, a little bit rough on that note, but that note's not really there for very, very, very long. You get it in the beginning of the sip, but it's collides with all of those fruitier grapefruits and pineapple and orangey notes. And then there's that really cool, which I would have thought was Strata or maybe a Mosaic thing, but Vic's Secret seems to be a cool hop, I guess, where I'm getting collided at the end of the sip towards the finish with these raspberry and a strawberry kind of notes with a little bit of the dank and the hop oily note. Not much of a dank hop oily note, but it's right there where apparently Beerman's notes of Vic's Secret should kind of sit with that. So for Narragansett beer, that is on like the top of Mount Rushmore practically for one of their beers. This is really, really, really good. I give a lot of 93s, so I'll give a 94.
Oh, that's still good.
This thing is pretty nice. And I have to look back at the price on their website. Their beers are so ridiculously cheap, it's not even funny. This got to be, again, between the $13.99 and maybe around $16.
Yeah, because you're getting it from the brewery, Mr. Eric, right?
4-pack. Yeah. And I don't see a lot of those. I don't see a lot of the Narragansett Brewery beers from this brewery that Beerman has been to, and obviously Tanner. I don't see a lot of those particular beers at beer stores. Now, I don't really shop a whole bunch around inside of Rhode Island, but that's
they don't really distribute. They don't really distribute what they have at that brewery. They have maybe like a couple of options, but
yeah,
friggin' watermelon shandy.
The only beer that I've dealt with when it comes to that brewery, when it comes to the craft version, was the lemon version I got in the stores, and then I got the accidentally got the Auto Craft, which I got hooked up on that.
Well, that was a good accidental beer, huh?
Well, because it was there and I took care of it. But there was other obviously variants too, but I haven't seen them. I haven't even seen the autograph in a while either. And
I
have
haven't
not seen.
either, but that might.
Yeah.
I don't know when they put that up, but that's a good one. But this is
I
definitely.
believe that might be a winter thing. I'm not sure.
I know
Not
to ask
sure.
the brewery, but
Yeah,
8%,
sure.
really nice and gentle in this particular beer, and it's so pleasing and interesting to drink. Again, I give it a 94. So I'm gonna actually I'll say two things before I shut up about the beer. One is the vegetal kind of a grainier note, and there's not the same kind of a velvety smooth texture like you would get on your
New
quote
England.
unquote higher echelon or on your real Mount Rushmore of Treehouse, Trillium, Fidens, those kind of beers. Those kind of New England IPAs seem to have more of that velvety, smoother, pillowy texture. It's a little bit more watery than that. Not to say that this is super watery at all or anything like that, but those would be the only things to really improve upon to really elevate that beer to the next.
But you also said vegetable.
Vegetal,
stuff.
yeah.
You don't want that either. That's New England's there, so you don't.
It might just be, it might. But I like this beer. This is
That's
good.
fine as long as you like it. That's okay.
And as Charles Barkley would say,
That's not terrible.
Hell yeah, that's not terrible, but it's not great either. Keep it up.
holy shit. Round 4, baby. The YouTube round. Let's go and talk about YouTube and the world that we live in on the YouTubes.
Yes.
Even though we've met everybody here for real in person, we still have come together thanks to YouTube. So
we have never
Yeah.
met thanks to YouTube. We would have
yeah,
never met.
thanks to YouTube, we've met everybody here. Whether Alex has met every single person in person yet. Well, he has not met Beer Man yet, but we met everybody
Yeah,
through YouTube.
We'll bury it when it's time. I'll bury it when it's time. Thank you.
You're gonna
Regular
bury-
Narragansett is excellent. Sure is. Okay. So, Alex the Beer Master, East Coast LQ Reviews, Bumpyism, formerly Bumpy Road Brewery, Beer Man, and Thomas Meadow 75. We all have the YouTube channels. We would implore you to go to their channels and to this channel and hit that subscribe button. And when you do, please hit that notification bell, because when you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of any updates to our channels, and you'll be notified of things like this when we go live. So, without further ado, let's go over to Alex the Beer Master and let's see let's hear about his channel, what's coming up on the channel, and he'll let us know what he's currently watching on the YouTube platform. So have at it, Alex.
Thank you. What's going to happen is that, Monday, obviously I do beer reviews or food reviews, because I just did that just Monday. Sunday I did a food review, and then I did a Monday food review. I normally do beer reviews on Mondays, but didn't do that. So I did some food reviews. So I'll get back to that in a sense too, if there's some cool stuff. But eventually I'll be doing Mondays for beer reviews if I have beer to review, because some of these beers I have that I've already reviewed. I'm not going to review them again, unless I want to review them again because they haven't been on my channel yet. But other than that, most of them they're done. They've been on my channel. So that's a beer review, a food review on Mondays if I decide to do that stuff. And then Tuesday, I'll do that stuff because we got literally Beer Man and stuff like that on his show. And then Wednesday, I do this stuff, which I don't mind. I do enjoy doing. And obviously that comes on my channel too on Wildcard Wednesday. But I'll let Eric talk about that whenever. But in regards, that's around 7:30. And then Thursday on my actual channel that has nothing to do with that right now is Alex around 10 o'clock, 10:30 if I decide to do it. But Friday is Come Have Beer with Alex. Don't know what beer I'm going to be drinking now because I drank the beer I was going to do, but I might get one of my stashes here that I have had for the past year and review that maybe with you guys on come have a beer with Alex. Something special. That'd be cool. And then that's around 8 o'clock. And then you get your members only stuff. You get your walking streams. You get the walking streams ain't members only stuff unless I want to do that, but I don't do that. I can. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I might one day do that, but we'll see. But definitely walking streams or whatever I feel like doing on the channel, So stay tuned for all that. And obviously, I keep forgetting me and the Mr. Tanner are going to be, or whoever else is there with me, or doesn't matter where we're at. We're going to be doing some sauces, beer sauces that I have over here. I showed that a couple of times. So that will probably be members only on my channel and also maybe members on Tanner's channel too, if he wants to do that too as well, on his channel as well. So either way, well, on that part, that's his decision when it comes to his channel, but I'm just saying in theory. Definitely on my channel, we'll do some members only stuff with the Mr. Tanner or whoever else wants to join. So yeah, appreciate you and cheers. And check out Rick Joplin and all of our people have YouTube channel. But let me see if I have any new people real quick because I don't think 50 years. That's the problem. I don't want to do that.
Right.
Take it as a joke because that's the truth. I feel like I'm 50 years. All right, let's see here. Check out the Germ. Check Massive Beer Reviews is a new channel. Check out One Bite.
Come out.
One Bite Pizza Reviews.
Mike Portnoy. Hell yeah.
Check him out if you don't know who he is. Yeah, most of these peeps do. But if you don't, check him out. Check out Blue Van Man. That's a food reviewer, beer reviewer, and wherever he talks about things. Check that out. Let me repeat, Blue Van Man. And I think that's it. But we can also check out, if you don't know who he is, check out Dean's Beer Reviews. Dean's Beer
Dean.
Reviews.
That's a good one.
Yes. That's a YouTuber from in the UK. And that's it for me. I continue on, but I will keep going on. So
yeah. Good one.
We'll continue on next season. Hey, cheers. Check them all out.
We'll let Tanner shout out some good YouTubers. Tanner, go tell us about the channel, what's coming up.
Jesus Christ.
Your channel.
So shout out to me. I did out a beer review. And actually did it live. I did a beer review live, and then I did an unboxing. Red Beast. So we got those, and actually I just uploaded a video as well. A beer review. I've been doing a lot of beer reviews, trying to get through my to-go beers. So look out for those. I need to start reviewing liquor again, brewing again. Gotta do that lunch fun. I don't know how many times without doing it. But shout outs for other people. Shout out to let's see. Shout out to Jordan. He's not here right now. Keep Funky Beer and Angry Reviews.
Legendary Jordan.
I just looked. He was at 99. Now he's at 111 subs.
111. All right. Cool.
Jordan.
Once he hits 105, he can get that first tier of monetization. We'll make that happen.
Shout out to Simo Subs. Go check out his beer reviews. He goes live often. Cheers.
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 All right. Well, I'm going to shout out FLX Beer Reviews. Check them out. They did shout out a few of us on one of their videos that they recently did a couple days ago, whatever. The Spyglass. I can't remember the name of the beer, but it was one of their sours.
Nice.
Sorry.
It's like some type of banana pie thing. So, yeah, give them a look. See, I think they do a good job with keeping their reviews entertaining. Yeah, and that's something that's kind of lost sometimes in beer reviews. Sometimes they drag on, get boring and stuff, but they definitely keep it fun. and go off
Yes,
about weird stuff that I don't even know what they're talking about. Anyways, on my channel, I do those boring beer reviews.
You're not boring, you're safe.
We have those out a week, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I also have frozen pizza reviews. Those go out on Tuesdays. Those videos all drop at 11 a.m. Eastern, unless something happens where I schedule it for the wrong time. And I also have shorts. I do shorts with the dogs. 4 dogs. A lot of them kind of rotate around the old English Cooper. And then I also have shorts going out about darts because I like darts.
DB Cooper.
I like darts. So right now I'm doing this journey to 180, which is I'm trying to hit a 180 in darts, which is 3 triple 20s. So it's gonna keep going until I finally hit a 180. I'm gonna do it, damn it! Gonna do it.
You're gonna show me.
If I happen to actually hit a 180 in the video, then you'll be the first one to comment 180, and you'll win a dartboard. So that's what's happening.
You're close.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was close to the last short. So, yeah.
Go ahead,
2
Beerman.
people. Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers.
Bobby DB Cooper.
I'll put these guys up real quick. I don't know if you guys. Oh shit! Wrong thing. Whoops.
You're good.
Caught that, dude. All right. Let me put these up because I don't. They're cool. They're out of Australia. They do a lot of Australia tours to different breweries. And they're the Aussie Beer Village. If you haven't seen them, check them out. It's fun. He says, yeah, a lot. But they have 660 subscribers, so they're in the devil's pathway right now of subs. All right, so 6, another 6,
Nice.
and it would be Devil's House. All right, so and then another one is Spirit Animal. I've mentioned them before. Spirit Animal. They go and they revise. Totally off topic from beer, but they go and they pick up they've just picked up a boat that was overturned from a hurricane, and they're gonna fix it. They turn it over and they're gonna fix that, and then they're giving away their old sailboat. That's pretty rad. So that 2 more days and they'll call it
Hope you get it too, Beer Man. I hope you get the sailboat, Beer Man. Hope you get it.
Exactly. You have to give them $100 to join it, the contest. So I didn't do that, but yeah, they're cool. They're really cool. They're fun. They sail. They go to different places. They off island, all this shit. Oh, and we're safe here. There's no problems with tsunamis, in case anyone was wondering.
Thanks. Yeah.
Japan might have. Even Hawaii might have gotten some waves, but
I think they called off their tsunami warning a couple hours ago.
Good.
That was crazy. I heard about it when I was at work. I heard about all that. I'm like,
Yeah, so Russia had an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and it was the 6th biggest one since 1990.
Yeah,
They had a tsunami where their earthquake was.
that shit hard too. I see the pictures of those dudes. Yeah, that shit was a messy one.
I thought we were going to be the next ones because since they were it was California.
I've been in bad ones, but that was bad. No, that was
that was pretty bad. Yeah, I get spraying on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Mount Hood is smoking right now, but I think that might even be common. But they have had a lot of earthquakes around the the 2. So
you know it's bad, Mr. Beerman. You better get out of there unless you want that nugget from me.
We live in the devil's armpit here, man, but it's pretty.
Funny.
Pretty armpit.
I want to make sure he's safe. He's my friend. He's a saint.
Yeah.
No, we got you. Yeah.
So I sleep naked, so I'll be running outside in the front of the street all naked if I got to get out of my house.
God, Beer Man, you really are a saint now. You're a trip. I swear. I can't get enough of you. I swear. I know.
You know my live streams. We got the one yesterday with the style, and then today is after this. It's at 9:00. Eastern is all spun out. So, and it's the last one. There's 5 weeks in this month, so we'll be announcing a winner today for the month. And other than that, I got some beers, picked some beers up, so I might try and review some stuff and do some of those boring reviews for sure. But as Pompey said, but you do have to make fun of put fun and life into your videos if you're going to make
that right, sir.
Content. I guess.
Right. I try to do that, but I just.
You don't want to edit all the time. It kind of sucks. It's boring. Fucking takes a long time. But anyway, cheers. Thank you. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you.
I'll never.
Yes, I'm up here. You're up. That's a continent. Yeah. So, cheers, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
76. Cheers, Hulk Hogan. I know everybody said rest in piss because they think he's a racist. I'm not on that.
No, Hulk Hogan wasn't a racist.
Cheers to my grandmother that died the same day as Ozzy on my mother's side. Yeah, that was a
what, Eric? Well, I didn't hear about that until you just said
that was a great. That was I wasn't. I mean, people live. I mean, she lived till 91, so she had a pretty good life there. So I'm not.
She died of natural causes. There was no.
Naturally. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I can't be. I mean, you can be sad a little bit, but not distraught about living. When you live your good life, you lived one. So there you go.
Obviously, your grandmother had a great life. Yeah, exactly.
It just all happened that week, and Narragansett beer.
Yeah.
This video has been sponsored by Narragansett.
But Eric, there's one more thing I gotta say to you. I am sorry for your loss, though.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
You're welcome.
So, I guess we'll go into some stuff on the YouTube side for shout outs. I got this guy in the background. His name is Edward Phillips. He does the Ed's Electric Jute Joint, live blues and chat all the time on the YouTubes. And donated him $6.66. Hopefully, I can listen back on the stream. I asked him to play some Black Sabbath on his resonator guitar.
Baby.
I would play it now, but the copyright.
Exactly. You don't want me to start singing that. Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. And I also would like to shout out. I had a name. Now it escapes me. But let's go and shout out from the subscriptions of Thomas Metal 75. Let us go and shout out the Whiskyer, WISKEYER channel of YouTube. He's in the Air Force, I think, reserves, and he is a American whiskey. He goes and does a lot of bourbon hunts, and he goes and reviews the whiskeys as well. So go check out these old channels. Yeah, man. If you stuck around this long on for this live stream, you'll know where you are. You're on the Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube. I got a couple of videos. I do need, as Beerman says, it kind of sucks, but I do need to do a little bit of editing and get that stuff out. I do Massachusetts beer reviews, Massachusetts whiskey reviews. I have 2 rum reviews, and I do Massachusetts tequila reviews, which could include any agave spirit, honestly. So I definitely appreciate the thumbs up, and we all do on all of our channels in the subscription button for damn sure.
This ain't coming
Alex is shaking his head like, no, I don't appreciate it.
This is not coming up. I'm saying
I will put the link in the chat for here it is. Let me do that quickly.
Let's go to your channel now.
Y'all can go check out Whiskyer. That's in the Louisiana state of USA. So cool stuff there. So I'm gonna check out the chat here really quickly. We got Claude Diamond that showed up. Best tech and beer reviews. All right. Narragansett cheap beer. Good cheap beer. Yes, sir. Time drinking one now. So we got Claude Diamond. We got Saucy. I'm sorry, the Suey. Not the saucy. Sui in the chat. And we had East Wind Farms. Oh, he was talking about Bumpyism's bottle there with the handwritten ABV. I think that was the auto pen signature. Oh, and we got Whiskey Uncensored. He was live from the tarmac at JFK. Well, thanks for watching us while you're waiting for the plane to take off, good sir. Oh, JV's Hangouts. Go check him out. I think mostly on Fridays. I don't know. I think he's been taking a step back a little bit from his content, but check his channel out. And Just Being Angie is on all the time. Go check out Ms. Angie. So I want to say on behalf of Alex, East Coast LQ Reviews, Bumpyisms, Beer Man that's got is all spun out coming up at the top of the hour, and Thomas Metal 75. Cheers. Keep tasting those great beers. I got a little video to exit with from our great pal, Ozzy Osbourne. Alex is going to do his sign off before Ozzy. Alex, take it.
This is Alex Beermaster. We will see you all next live stream, next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Here is Ozzy Osbourne being asked by the bass player Mark Hoppus of Blink-182 about new music he may be listening to. Cheers, and God bless Ozzy Osbourne.
What music are you listening to now? Do you listen to new music?
I don't really listen to new music. If something catches my ear, I don't listen to new metal bands. I don't listen and go, give me the top 10 of the new metal bands. One of the dangers of that is if I start to like it, if something gets in my head, it'll come out my mouth, you know.
So you listen to a lot of Justin Bieber? Is that what we're gonna? Justin Bieber?
Who the fuck's Justin Bieber?
Good. I like that answer. That's perfect.